Welcome to Lucas Invests, making money simple.
Look outside at almost any American driveway today, and you will see a massive, shiny, four-wheeled financial disaster. For the first time in history, the average monthly payment for a new car has crossed the terrifying threshold of $1,000. That is not a car payment. That is a mortgage payment for a piece of metal that loses value every single time you turn the key. Today, we are exposing the auto loan crisis, a ticking time bomb that is quietly bankrupting the middle class. To understand this trap, we have to go back to the pandemic era of 2021 and 2022. Because of a global supply chain crash and a chip shortage, there were almost no cars sitting on dealership lots. Dealerships quickly realized they had all the power, so they started charging massive market adjustments. People were desperately paying $5,000, $10,000, or even $20,000 over the actual sticker price just to get a basic vehicle. But nobody had that kind of raw cash lying around in their bank accounts. So, the banking industry stepped in and engineered the ultimate financial trap, the 84-month auto loan. Dealerships completely stopped selling the total price of the car and started exclusively selling the monthly payment. They stretched the loans across 7 long years to make the monthly number look affordable, entirely hiding the massive interest you were paying. Fast forward to today, and the brutal reality of this mathematical trap has caught up with millions of people. The supply chain fixed itself, dealer lots are completely full again, and used car prices are plummeting fast. This has created a nationwide nightmare scenario known as negative equity or being completely underwater on your loan. This means you owe the bank significantly more money than the car is actually worth on the open market. Let's say you bought a car for $50,000 in 2022, but today the dealership says it's only worth $30,000. Because you took an 84-month loan, you barely paid off any of the principal, and you still owe $45,000 to the bank. If you try to sell the car or trade it in, you literally have to write a check for $15,000 out of pocket just to get rid of it. You are completely financially trapped inside a depreciating asset. So what happens when these trapped buyers want a new car or need emergency repairs they simply can't afford? The dealership uses a highly predatory trick called rolling it over. They take your $15,000 of negative equity and secretly bury it into the loan of your next car. Now you are paying interest on a car you don't even own anymore, while making payments on the new one. This toxic rollover cycle is exactly how normal, everyday people end up with a $1,000 a month payment for a standard Honda or Toyota. It is a debt snowball that eventually crushes your ability to build wealth. But wait. It gets much worse when you factor in the hidden costs of modern car ownership. Car insurance premiums have skyrocketed by over 20% in the last year alone, and repair costs have reached historic highs. When you combine a $1,000 car payment with $300 in insurance and high gas prices, a single car is taking up the majority of a person's take-home pay. And the breaking point is officially here, right now. Auto loan repossessions are currently exploding at the fastest rate we have seen in modern history. Banks are desperately trying to hire more repo agents because millions of Americans have silently stopped making their payments. At the exact same time, dealership lots are overflowing with vehicles they cannot sell because interest rates are too high for anyone to qualify for new loans. The inventory is piling up, and a massive price crash in the auto market is imminent. This is the harsh reality of modern consumer debt. Wall Street and the auto industry engineered a trap that forces you to sacrifice your future financial freedom just for a temporary new car smell. If you are in the market for a car right now, do not pay dealership markups, and absolutely do not sign an 84-month loan. Buy a cheap, reliable used car in cash, endure the temporary discomfort, and let this massive debt bubble burst. Protect your hard-earned money from this manufactured crisis, because the system is designed to keep you broke. Hit that subscribe button to stay out of the financial matrix, and I will see you in the next one.